all day, every day. Justice. Oh, well, literally justice, probably. Ugh. Space the smiley face for a change, which is something I haven't actually done. Isn't that just crazy? Oh, man. How many ravens are around? Got a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't necessarily want to have a bunch of ravens just out and about, like going to a thing having to do with Smiley all the time, but presuming, of course, I'm able to meet with Ember today. I mean, that is an option, but like, I also need to have the energy to do it, which, you know, I kind of do, because I had an I had an energy drink, but, you know, crash outs are actual crash out, not like a, you know, not the crash out that, you know, the kids like to, you know, use, uh, but, you know, an actual crash out. Damn it. For those, though, that don't know, I did have a... Ooh, I did have a, there was some text exchanges, and then there was a call from Joanna 18 hours ago. Wonder what that was about. Bit of a conversation with Ember. Like, Ember said, "Do not hurt Joe, and I will do anything." Which is probably the worst thing that you could ever say. The worst thing that you could ever say is, "Do not hurt Joe, and I will do anything." That's the worst thing that you could possibly say. But she said it. And basically, you know, the rest is just kind of like him just talking about, hey, you know, the solution is pretty simple. If you don't want to, if you don't want Joanna to get hurt, then, you know what to do. You know what to do. You belong to Mr. Smiley. So, just so people understand the sequence of events here a little bit. Ember has been obviously an interesting party for an interesting party for a while, involving the whole Smiley situation, and she's kind of the one who initiated the whole thing. Uh, Despite popular belief, Kenneth is not the one who initiated the whole thing. She kind of initiated it, and she kind of showed certain levels of interest, and then eventually that evolved into Charlie having levels of interest. If it wasn't Ember reaching out to let's see here. If it wasn't Ember reaching out to Mr. Smiley, it was Charlie reaching out to Mr. Smiley. As a kind of give and take with information. Obviously, considering Charlie was very much about hurting people, that got Smiley even more interested in her. She really liked to advertise that. But ultimately, to make a long story short, because I mean, there's actually a lot more, even more to it than what I'm probably saying. But because of the fact that Ian Moon was... Because of the fact that Ian Moon kind of made fun of Chatterbox a little bit, that meant that he had to get stabbed. So Chatterbox ordered Charlie to do that. In response, Kenneth basically kind of gave Charlie a bit of a break, but not entirely. However, he kind of also did give a bit of a break. Okay, let me rephrase that. Because I might be having some fucking brain fog or whatever right now, but, Charlie admitted to Smiley about stabbing Ian, which Smiley appreciates. He appreciates people being honest about shit. Because honesty, is better than, lying about it or just pretending it never happened. She admitted to it, and she said, hey, let's meet, let's talk about it. She knew that there was a possibility of something happening to her upon that meeting. But one thing Kenneth made very clear is that he wasn't going to put her in the hospital, and he wasn't going to, stab her or anything like that. So he just settled for carving into her. So she would remember the Smileys, because she was about to go through her whole, she was about to get rid of Charlie at the time, so Kenneth carved in a bit of a reminder, so that way maybe she wouldn't forget after Charlie was removed from the equation. Ember, or Charlie, was allowed to walk away from that situation. Granted, she still got carved into. It's not like, it's not like it was some, like, I don't know, like she was given a Pulitzer or whatever. Um, but she was allowed to walk away. However, the carving also was kind of like a, hey, listen, you know, I'm considering this an initiation, basically, into the Smileys at this point. Because I don't accept you stabbing a Smiley because he made fun of Chatterbox a little bit, or because Chatterbox can't take a joke, or can't handle, you know, a little bit of teasing. So therefore, he must be stabbed. You know, if Smiley killed everybody who ever teased him, he probably would have an even higher body count. So there's that whole thing. And yes, there's the fact that, yeah, Ian had infiltrated the clowns once upon a time, but Ian was kind of punished for that. So, you know. Regardless of whether Ian deserved to be stabbed or not stabbed, it still happened. And because it happened, you know, that's what you do. You kind of have to respond in kind, regardless of the intentions. You can cope, or you can try and be like, oh, well, you know, this happened, or that happened, or whatever you want to say happened. The reality is that it still happened. And it's not like a leader of an organization is going to let that pass. He's not just going to be like, okay, that's fine. You know, if you're going to attack one of his family, he's going to respond. And he responded in perhaps the nicest way he could have possibly done it, because of a lot of the aforementioned reasons. So at that stage, though, it was pretty much kind of like a done deal. You know, there was not going to be anything further from that. Fast forward, I guess, I don't know, a day later or something, or whatever the fuck it was. A day later, or maybe a couple hours later, or whatever it was. And Tad decides to explain the situation a little bit more to Joanna, because Joanna is obviously, you know, she's upset. She's upset for her own reasons about why that happened, because obviously Joanna has an innate disdain, to say the very least, for the Smileys. And Tad decided to go and meet with her unarmed to explain the situation, which is not something that he really should have done. And it ended with him getting stabbed. Once again, you know, a Smiley is getting stabbed based on the origins of Ian's own stabbing. So in a sense, it's almost like an escalation, but it is being done, or it was done, out of emotion, which, again, is an understandable reaction, and Smiley does consider that. However, again, it still happened. It still happened. And I need people to kind of understand that as the leader of an organization, what it amounts to a criminal organization, if people do things to said organization out of any reason whatsoever that it may be, whether it be emotions or because they were told to, or whatever the case may be, there is no world in which the leader of said organization is going to just be like, it's fine. I'm just saying, they're not going to be like, okay, whatever. It's fine. It's possible that things will just end up not happening, because, that happens a good chunk of the time in RP. You can't predict RP, and sometimes things just don't happen. Things don't happen more than they do happen in RP. But when they do happen during this period of time that Mr. Smiley is in, then, we got problems. So it doesn't matter how you try to legitimize it or cope or try and create some logic about, well, why would this happen? Because, this, and this should happen. Because the reality is it still happened. It still happened, and it needs to be addressed. However, Ember texted Smiley, like I already showed, this right here: do not hurt Joe, and I will do anything. And now we wrap back around to where it all began. This kind of liminal space where this sort of liminal space or whatever, this liminal area where Ember has not yet said yes to becoming a Smiley. But the fact that she said, I'll do anything if you don't hurt Joe, pretty much seals the deal that, hey, if you don't want me to hurt Joanna, if you don't want me to hurt Joanna, I'm willing to do that. Join us. Let's not pussyfoot around, and let's get the ball moving. I have pork chops and mashed potatoes on Thursdays. Like, if she doesn't want Joanna to get hurt, then, and you will do anything by your own logic, join the Smileys. Just mail me some of that shit by Thursday and I'll eat it. Because in Smiley's estimation, Ember had already made the choice, like a long time ago. It was just a question of getting there. As far as Kenneth is concerned, she has already become a Smiley. And sure, she might say no, but the reality is that, okay, well, I'm gonna hurt your wife. I'm just letting you know that. But yeah, I need people to kind of understand that, there are consequences to certain actions. Believe you me, that has certainly happened in the case of Kenneth. And it's certainly going to happen in the case of the Ember-Joanna dynamic. And again, as a criminal, essentially, a criminal, or for all intents and purposes, I'll just say a gang leader at this stage. He's going to do what he needs to do for his flock. Now I'm talking like a cult leader. You know, if that includes, like, I don't know, giving Joanna a matching scar, then, you know, hey, that might be... I mean, hey, he's just reiterating what people have said, you know? I mean, really, this whole situation... I mean, the whole situation was started, again, by Ember. Like, Ember is the one who initiated the entire thing. Ember is the one who has to kind of pull everybody out of it. But also Chatterbox, you know? Chatterbox, who is facing several, like, potentially life-ending charges right now. Who has... I don't know, essentially murdered his own people. Really doesn't have much stake to claim in terms of deciding, oh hey, go stab Ian Moon because he made fun of me a little bit. Or teased, I guess. Like, teasing doesn't equal murder. Okay. Actually, touch that car. But you also have to consider, Ember said she would do anything. And if that means anything, if anything is... anything equals anything. So, joining the Smileys constitutes as anything. Now, yeah, there's like, obviously, it would be like under duress that she would join. But Smiley is kind of the belief that she made that choice a long time ago. Okay. Because to Smiley, Ember basically has said yes for some time. I mean, she could just say no, but I mean, again, it's just like, hey, you know, then Joanna is gonna die. Which, by the way, Joanna did call, apparently. I think I already said that, but I said it again. I don't know, maybe we can work something out with Joanna.
Yeah, Jimmy, is that you? All good here, buddy. How about yourself?
Like, if I was... Yeah, it's actually crazy, though, because, like, this shit wasn't happening when I was first coming back to the server. And it's like, people are, like, actually kind of... Like, decisions are being made and things are happening that I actually didn't think I would ever be doing again. Of course, then there's also the lullaby situation, so, you know, there's that whole thing. I feel like I didn't explain this point very well. Like, Kenneth would have left it... I think I did kind of say Kenneth would have left everything where it was at. If Joanna hadn't attacked. I mean, she doesn't have to sit. She could just be like, hey, you know. Everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. Even if it, you know, even if it is an ultimatum. I don't think anything's going to be open. Literally nothing is... Oh, wait a minute.
You said sit. That should be...
Is that Junior? Is the mayor of Blaine County working at the hot dog place? That's not Junior, is it? It looks kind of like Junior. Oh, there's Junior. There's a Junior Senior. I don't think that's Junior. Could be, though. I don't know.
That's what I was about to say. He's just got some nice ass sneakers. Exactly. Exactly. Well, let me kind of set this up.
Alright, that came out way weirder than I thought. Let's go. I'm gonna go. We're just all gonna pretend we're here, and we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. You too. Bye bye.
Yo, can I get 3 combos? Wow. Oh, no, you can pick it.
No, that's not Junior.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
What's up?
Hey, how can I help you?
May I have a combo, please?
Sure thing. Would you like anything in particular?
Just, mustard and ketchup. Very
Alright.
simple.
Sounds good. You can swipe when you're ready. What do you want as your side? We got cobbler, peanuts, pie, and nachos.
We'll take some nachos.
Alrighty. You have a great day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Also, you have to consider, like, she stabbed or actually, no, she didn't stab 2 Smileys. But, you know, through osmosis, you know, it's almost as if Ember has stabbed 2 Smileys. So, in that sense, it's like, yeah, you gotta join us now. Just to kind of put another layer on that point. So, like, unlike the clowns who are, like, constantly killing each other and constantly stabbing each other and constantly doing all these things to each other and just coming back to each other, it's just, the Smileys are not, they're not quite like that. It's like, listen, like, don't stab each other. You know? We don't stab each other. You know that you can die if you get stabbed, right? Yeah. Yeah, people die when they are killed. Wait, did I get the thing? Oh, I did. I'm going to kill you until you die from it. Oh, shit. I'm gonna answer that in a second. I'll answer that in a second. I'll be right back. Never mind, I'm gonna stay here for a minute. Hello, Logan, how are you?
I'm pretty good, and you?
I'm well.
Can we meet?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Is this a conversation? Is this like a private time conversation, or is it something that can be done in the visitation, or?
It could be something done in visitation.
Okay. Because if it was like anything like super duper important, then I would recommend we talk at like the fence or something. But okay, yeah, I can be there. Can you give me any hints?
It's about lullaby.
Okay, I figured. All right, I'll be there soon.
Okay, see you soon.
See you soon. Yeah, we have a no stabbing each other policy. I'm wondering what kind of thing that she's gonna say that I might not already like know. I'm also supposed to find out about City, about whether or not she's gonna say yes to being brainwashed or not. That's a thing that's up in the air right now, too. To brainwash, to unbrainwash. Okay? Just for the sake of clarity. Alright, I'll be right back if I can.
Heyo.
Hello.
So, I don't know if this is common knowledge, but somebody got close enough to him that he lost his hand.
I'm aware.
Okay. And I'm sorry, go on.
No, you go.
Yesterday, one of the DOC approved of a therapy session with me and him.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
With you and him?
yeah, we weren't alone though.
Which one?
Dr. Toe?
Dr. Toe?
Yeah, he wanted to meet him in person and see how he does his therapy sessions.
Okay, so... Is this actually going to happen?
We already had it. He gave me a ring. Has he given anyone else a ring? Do you know?
No, not that I am aware of. But, he is certainly, keen on learning what people expect of him. So the odds are that ring represents something that perhaps you like. That perhaps he has preyed upon. Do people give you gifts? Have people ever given you gifts before?
They have, but not like this.
Is there anything special about this ring?
It's a black metal band, and it feels pretty heavy.
Has anything happened to you if your emotions have your emotions at all run high? Have you reacted in such a way that the ring has...
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. Hi. What's up?
Just getting out of prison. You know
Yeah,
how it is.
yeah, you are.
Oh, hey, Lifer, there's another pile of things inside in the kitchen for you if you need them.
Alright, I appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime. You guys be safe out there.
Yep. Okay. So, I mean, has anything... What was I saying? Has anything happened to you emotionally or mentally since you acquired this ring?
Not yet.
Okay. There is at least one other person who has something attached to their back, which, whenever they get angry, it electrocutes them. So,
Interesting.
Yes. I'm just wondering if perhaps this ring has something to it. Regardless, it definitely has meaning, and it definitely is not a thing that you should really keep, in my opinion. Because he's definitely he's definitely interested in you. I mean, if you weren't already aware, I know for a fact that he is definitely interested in you.
Yeah. I felt like he tried to break me down yesterday.
Oh, yes. And there's a possibility that he's going to make you think that you asked for him to help you. He will make you believe that you asked him to help you with whatever your ills may be. I suppose it's up to you to decide whether you want to play into his game or not. I do find it rather curious, though, that that would be approved by the DOC.
Yeah.
I mean, did you feel... I know you said that you haven't yet been affected emotionally or mentally, but, like, did you feel... Like what exactly... How did you feel while it was happening? Did you feel anything at all? Was there... Like, what did you get out of it?
Well, I started to think maybe he was right.
Hmm.
I don't need to be controlled, but there's a part of me that wants it.
Hmm. Hmm.
I've been used before by somebody I consider close to me.
Right.
Somebody I was made to be loyal to.
Hmm. Well, I suppose now you're at a point where you have to decide once again what you want. Do you want to be used by somebody, or do you want to be your own person?
I want to be my own person.
Well, then there you go. He's going to keep trying to hit you with that. And you will think that he's right. You will think that he is right. But just because you think he's right doesn't mean that he's right. Perception versus reality are two different things. And you need to be able to distinguish the two. Poke holes into what he says, even if what he says sounds legit. I don't necessarily mean poke holes in it to his face, but poke holes in it once you've had time to marinate. If you were to speak to him again. that is.
I'm not gonna do it without permission.
Was Garcia present?
Yeah, he was.
Hmm. Is
Two
he
other
about?
DOC were also present.
Is he on duty?
I think he's on a short leave of absence.
I see.
Dr. Toe is on duty, I believe.
Okay, well. So, when he did that, when he set that up, he was very much aware of who Lucian is, correct?
Yeah,
So this was just about watching and seeing what happens. This was just like
Yeah.
literally them using you as a guinea pig, yes? Christian Toe? Christian Toe. That's quite the name. I don't know if Garcia pushed back or not against that. I probably should have asked that. Probably should have asked that. I'm just debating whether or not I should call him or not. I don't necessarily want to, like, just call him and be like, what the fuck are you thinking? Yeah! Because then that might get Logan in trouble. But it does sort of make me think that, you know, he is not necessarily someone who can be trusted. Kind of makes me think that he's been compromised as a DOC, but who knows? Riley Kenwood. Oh, I'll put that right there. All right. Yeah. I'm just thinking here. How much? I'll probably call her in a little bit, Robin. I just, like, don't want to bother people too much with, like, calls all the time. And I feel like, you know, I call the Ravens quite a bit. Usually it's Misha. I was thinking about calling Robin just to kind of diversify who I call, because, like, Robin is kind of one of the Ravens that Smiley kind of has, you know, other than Misha, she's, like, the one that, you know, he has gravitated toward a little bit more. The others, you know, I mean, he's only really met, like, one other raven. Like, he's obviously been in the presence of other ravens, but they're usually, you know, quiet. And then there was also Valeria, the sergeant at arms, said hi to Smiley once. So, you know, there's a, you know, slowly but surely meeting with some of the ravens, but, like, you know, Robin is the one that he has had the most personableness with outside of Misha. I'm wondering if I'm gonna get a call from Joanna. Like, she usually calls Smiley when I am just not around at all. And I am just not able to get on. Kinda sucks. Though I wouldn't be too shocked if she reaches out before I go. Yeah, driving the street. Honestly, yeah, you could probably just listen to some driving. Beep. This is actually where Ember and Kenneth first met on their own. It was right here. He, of course, was rocking his normal Kenneth look, but she had actually met him. I mean, they've been in the presence of each other before in the past, but, like, she had, again, she was, like, under brainwash. I feel like there's not a time where she's not under some form of brainwashing from somebody. But, you know, she was, under brainwashing that, you know, Ursula actually suggested that Kenneth try and, fix, which is when they had, like, a first actual interaction. Like, an actual, real parentheses, interaction. But they didn't have, like, an actual, real conversation, till later. I feel like there's been a lot of stories about people getting murdered, told in this spot, probably. Trying to decide. If I want to call Ember or if I should wait for Ember to call Smiley. Maybe she won't call at all. I don't know. There's a lot of things because I'm in planning mode right now. Because it's just like there's a few people that I might want to talk to. I might want to get... Well, Robin literally just served prison time, so... All I know is that I don't think I want Smiley to meet with Ember by himself. Smiley has options. Ooh, maybe I'll get a tarot reading from Raina. Though, she's likely, I mean, she's not actually offering tarot, though, right? In the lists. I don't really know how she currently feels about anything. Involving Smiley for obvious reasons, but also less obvious reasons. then there's also Oshira, who might have a copy of that book. The thing is, I've already heard the book. I kind of know who has the book, and it's like Misha who has the book. I don't think there's any planet where Smiley gets that book. Ember has come to Parsons before, so I'm almost wondering if I could catch her off guard. That would be a subversion of expectations for sure, and also absolutely impossible. Like the three most unlikely people in the entire universe joining the Smileys. So like Tessa, Tessa would be like that'd be like a dream come true, but Technically speaking, Tessa was a Smiley once upon a time, but only on paper. Yeah, Mr. Smiley could certainly call himself a god. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Yeah. There's like a point 0.0000000000001% chance. So you're telling me there's a chance? Actually, I kind of do want to go. I kind of do want to go to Parsons though, because Sooty said that she found a thing there. So I don't know. Ugh, it's so dark out though. Yeah. If it wasn't so flipping dark out. Like, I could go traveling about, but it's just, if there's like a camera there, like, I don't really want to be seen walking about, if I can help it. So for right now, I'm just waiting to see if Ember calls. That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting to see if Ember calls. Not the other way around. Yeah. You want to know who's more? You want to know who's less likely to join the Smileys than even Tessa? Mary. Tessa is already never going to join the Smileys, but Mary is even less. That's an even less chance. I think this is the... I remember coming here, I think, once upon a time. So I'm trying not to have Smiley kind of be in too many public places. That's kind of one reason why Ursula, lawyer. Neon Circus. God, that's a... I don't know. I don't know if Smiley should call her or not. That's the first time I think I've seen Ursula's number in the lemon list since the stabbing. That I've personally seen it since the stabbing. At least that I can recall. Oh man, that is a conversation. That is a conversation that needs to happen. It's just like I don't really know how to. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Like I am Like Kenneth is tempted to call her and say, "Oh, you're a lawyer now," but then he's just like, "Oh wait, you stabbed me. You stabbed me and dropped your wedding ring on me." So when exactly did that stabbing happen? It happened... I want to say how... I need to see how long ago it actually happened. Hold on. Happened 11 days ago. Happened 11 days ago. I mean, it might be worth giving her a ring. It might be worth giving her a ring. It's been 11 days. It's been more than a week. But I'm gonna... She's working at Taco Suya. She's working at fucking Taco Suya. I feel like she's baiting. She's baiting. She's fucking baiting. She is baiting as fuck. She might not actually be baiting, but you know, Kenneth thinks she's baiting. I'm gonna be right back. That's 100% Ari baiting RP. I don't even think it's just... Even if it's not baiting specifically Kenneth, it's probably baiting a lot of people. There's probably a lot of people that she is probably baiting right now. And it's probably gonna work. I love how I like put Joe's number in the phone as like Joe parentheses dead. 9. Oh jeez. It's just dead. Oh man. Okay, I'm just trying to decide here if I want to make that call. Or I guess I could... I'm gonna go... I do kind of want to call, but at the same time, actually, I might just do a little stalking. I might do a little stalking, but I think, again, I feel like that might even be what she wants, because who knows? She could have, like, fucking Lullaby or, I don't know, some other hypnotized people on standby. Probably not going to go too close. But I'll go somewhere to where it maybe just have, like, a quick view. Maybe just stand there for a moment. Yeah, yeah. Or Smiley could literally just walk up to her and take the bait. Okay, EJ is working. Apparently, too. So EJ is there. Oh shit, that was her. Of course, Patrick's right there. Oh wait, was that Ursula outside? Maybe not. Maybe that wasn't Ursula. Okay, that's Ursula, I think. That's Ursula. Not the one. I think that's Hannah right there, but
Are you looking out for her?
maybe. I don't know. I haven't been able to approach her for a while.
It is understandable after what happened.
Yeah.
Do you blame her for it?
Yes and no. But mostly no.
She might not have been able to control it.
Maybe not, but I don't know if she sought it out, though. I don't know if she perhaps dug a hole herself and then wound up falling into that same hole by accident.
I mean, knowing how she is a little bit and stuff, I would imagine she was looking into it. Maybe bit off more than she could chew.
Yep. That's the thought process, but, you know, I don't know.
Well, I will not tell her that I saw you.
I appreciate that. Don't know if I'm gonna approach her or not, but apparently she's a lawyer.
Yeah. She said as much.
Yeah.
I've been texting her and stuff and making sure she is okay.
I appreciate that. It's been 11 days.
Hmm.
I
Still
did
care
see.
about her.
Yeah. I saw the signs of what was happening. I just didn't quite put two and two together until it was too late.
Hmm.
Do you know that he calls her father? Or he calls... Yeah, she calls him father.
Then it could be too deep right now.
Maybe.
I only have one of these left. Oh.
The hell is this?
If to bring her back, that might help. That is all.
Okay. This pill might bring her back? Huh, Hannah. Hmm. 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 Joshua? I would not be surprised if that's Joshua. I mean, it looks like his car. But I guess it could be somebody else's car. I don't really know how to give her that pill. I still might call her, though. Even though I was just standing out there. Still might call her. So, Kenneth didn't question Hannah about how she knew all these things because he's not surprised that she would know these things. She's friends with Joshua, so, you know. Trying to decide. I like how Patrick just did everything he could to avoid Smiley. Every time we take a step forward with Patrick, there's always multiple steps back because there's always something that happens like that negates the possibility of a continued friendship. Because it's like Smiley approaches Patrick with the idea, "Hey, I want to unbrainwash everybody. You know, I'm all about this shit. Let's do it." And Patrick's like, maybe, yeah, maybe I'll consider, maybe I'll consider that. But then, of course, the Ember situation happens. So the odds are Patrick knows very much about that from Joanna. So, because Joanna tells everybody everything. Yeah, it was Joshua. Yeah, he was probably in the fucking car, honestly. But his windows are tinted and it's dark out, so you can't. He may have even been sitting in the fucking car. Like I have a feeling he was sitting in the fucking car. I'm debating. As this call is gonna wreck everything. Everyone. It's gonna wreck me. It's gonna fucking wreck me. Oh.
Hi.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Just wondering, how much time do I have?
How much time do you need?
I have to do something in half an hour, but, I probably need to speak to Joe when she wakes up.
I see. Well,
I'll be around after I've done my thing in half an hour.
you know, she has reached out to me, multiple times. I have not picked up, but she has called me.
I really wouldn't like to see her hit again.
I doubt that you would. And I don't want to see her hurt as well.
Oh.
If that is what you want, then you know what you have to do. That is all that I can say right now, until we can have a proper conversation.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I don't know when you want to have the conversation.
Well, if whatever you have to do takes a bit longer, and we could always postpone, I'm not opposed, but time is certainly of the essence here.
Okay.
I'm willing to make a deal. I'm willing to work through this. Because you know that I am a very forgiving person.
Yeah.
You know this about me, right, Ember?
Yes.
I could have done so many worse things to you, but I did not.
Yeah.
I just want you to keep that in mind. And do not let people poison you with negative thoughts.
Yes.
All right. I will give you the time you need. You let me know when you are more readily available for a conversation, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
If not today, might be tomorrow.
Very well.
Okay. And what was Joe being says texting you or whatever.
What about texting?
Didn't you say that Joe texted you, or was he just calling?
I have 2 missed calls, so, she's, she's certainly trying to reach out to me. I don't know if she's just gonna yell at me or what, but...
Well, Joe isn't herself at the moment. It feels like she's been pushing me away ever since what happened to me over the weekends.
She's filled with rage and hate. Sometimes it's a thing that cannot be controlled. Filled with so much hate that it just consumes you. It's not healthy.
Pat did text me about it. I wasn't able to respond at that time when he was texting me.
Oh, he texts a lot, so...
Yeah. Because he texted me, I'm sorry about what is going to happen. And I called him and he told me what happened.
I mean, what does he think happened? Nothing has happened.
Yeah. Yeah, you went awake at the time, and then that's when I texted you, and you ended up responding.
I see. Okay. You do what you need to do, and you just let me know if you need another day. But I will tell you, it will be the last day.
Okay.
Okay.
And, yeah, I don't want Joe to be hurt. 'Cause, I don't think I could handle it.
We will discuss this when the time comes.
Okay.
All
I
right.
will try and talk to Joe today. Yeah. Okay, well, bye.
Goodbye. I mean, every person that she talks to is gonna be like... They're gonna be like, nah, dog. go somewhere. I'm gonna make a call. I'm gonna go somewhere a little, not surrounded by police.
Is it expensive?
That was Oswaldo. Oswaldo want to go-kart? God, if only things were so simple. If only things were so a lot simpler, and Kenneth was just with Oswaldo right now, I think that everything would be better. Oh, okay, I can hear it. Oh, it's like some shit went down. Oh wait, this is the... Okay, I didn't even... I've been here many times. I didn't realize this was that place. Okay, I'm gonna need another second. I'm gonna need another second. Go for it, boys. Probably not gonna answer.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hi.
How are you doing?
Great. Working the taco place, became a lawyer. Living the life. You?
You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Good to hear. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Is that really all you have to say?
I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't really know what happened. But I know that I don't really feel anything about you anymore.
What do you feel?
Right now, kind of happy. I know it's not what you want to hear.
Feeling kind of happy too.
That's good.
I've been actually quite happy.
I'm glad. I wish I had answers for you. I'm sorry, I don't.
I think you do have answers, but you can't do anything about it. I don't think he would let you.
I mean, I trust him.
Why do you trust him?
Because he's been with me a very long time.
Within the last 3 months, 2 months,
Far longer.
your whole life?
Not my whole life, no.
Is he your father?
No, he's my therapist.
Did you go to him of your own accord?
No. I mean, I talked to him of my own accord. But I think you're talking about like when he first came back into the city. No, I didn't.
When he first came back into this city?
Yeah, he was fucking with other people, not me.
I mean, right? Do you not think that he's also fucking with you?
No, I don't.
Why would you think that?
No, I mean, like, I don't care if he is.
You don't care if he is.
I get that I probably should, but I can't bring myself to give a shit.
You know what this reminds me of, right?
What's that?
When you came back from the mime war.
Yeah, I first thought that, when I started like thinking about how I felt about you and everything like that. But the thing is I still have all my other emotions. I still give a shit about people, love people, laugh, cry, everything else.
Hmm.
Joshua says it's not Pandora.
You just sitting there listening in.
No, not at all. He's not here that I'm aware of. If he is, I don't see him.
The last thing I saw was your eyes glazing over.
Yeah, I don't remember stabbing you, so it clearly wasn't me.
No. But it seems pretty clear that, whether it was you or someone else, you are in some kind of an alignment with each other.
Maybe.
I-
I don't know who the other one is or what she or he or they are doing. All I know is, I was asked to get your notes, so I did.
And that doesn't bother you at all.
No, not at all.
Hmm.
I know this probably hurts you, but and I'm can't really say I'm sorry about that, but I acknowledge that at least.
Hmm. I want you to know, though, that no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you can say you hate me, you feel nothing for me, or whatever the fuck. I still love you, and I always will.
I know. I saw your text.
Yeah. And I'm gonna save you. Even if I have to save you from yourself.
I mean, I'm quite happy, so, I'd be kind of mad if you did.
No.
Bye, Aries.
Well, I'm happy to see that you have, become a lawyer. That's, something I mean, I guess I'm not really that surprised.
You need
actually.
representation? My fees are quite reasonable.
I think I'm good on that for now, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay. Well, I've got customers now. It was lovely talking with you. If you need anything else, let me know. But otherwise than that, let you go. Bye.
So Ursula, Lullaby is Ursula's therapist, while the other person, I don't know, might be the actual target or whatever. It definitely makes Kenneth have second thoughts about the letting Lullaby live. It definitely makes him think, give second thoughts about that. That is a that is a thing. That is a thing. And honestly, this actually makes Smiley want to just go and find Joanna and just kill Joanna. But level heads must prevail. Maybe. I'm just trying to decide what to do next. Man. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's just kind of walking right now because he's just thinking. He's just thinking about a lot of things. So, her main personality has obviously been altered. And even if she herself didn't stab Kenneth, she is utterly compromised in a very significant way. Because Ursula always said that Kenneth is it. Kenneth is the one. And he has essentially pulled that right out of her. He's doing a calm down walk. You know, sometimes a nice, relaxing walk is all that you need. I know Tad is like around, but I don't know if Kenneth wants to talk to Tad. I don't know if Kenneth really wants to talk to Tad right now. Yeah. trying to decide. Some things. Trying to decide. Trying to decide. Like, I'm gonna be real. It's probably the meeting with Ember is probably not gonna happen today. Only there were, like, therapists. You know? If only there were actually therapists around, you know? I don't know if Kenneth wants to talk to Tad. Apparently she was doing tarots. Well, if Joanna's gonna be there, then... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I feel like that's bait. I feel like that's bait. I feel like that's bait. It's like that Tom Hardy meme. Yeah. Yeah, of course, Lullaby is the one. Lullaby is the fucking therapist that the fucking literally the DOC called to talk to Logan. Like the last person that should be fucking... Doesn't look like Garcia's around. I don't think he was around earlier, though, either. Smiley was probably gonna go, maybe get a tarot reading, but unfortunately, that well, not even just the fact that Lullaby is the only thing that, like, currently the only active therapist, it seems like, in a lot of ways, but Joanna, Joanna's having her issues, stabbing a patient, just little things. Like, the therapists all need therapy. Yeah, it's amazing that of all the therapists and all the people that have, like, the least problems, that Buttons is maybe the only one who has the least issues right now. Like, on the scales of people who have issues, Buttons is the one who somehow has the least issues. And he has I think he's got, like, a shit ton of issues. But yet, somehow, he's the... somehow, he's the least issue person. I don't know if I can use the binoculars from the car. Nah. Thought I saw somebody going out to the car there. Of course. Not really sure who that was that just left. That blue car seems like it could be a Joanna car, but I actually have no fucking clue. I got no clue. That might be her. Damn it, I missed the screenshot. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's like... What the fuck? Could have just swooped in. I could have literally just swooped in. Kenneth needs to try to... keep himself controlled. However, he might call her. He still might call her. Because she's called him. Here we go. Did you have a good tarot reading?
Oh, you saw that.
Of course I did.
Yeah, I did. Were you lurking around?
You know what I do.
Yeah, I do.
What cards did you pull?
Well, I mean, that could be a bit personal.
Of course.
You know, a lot of stuff about new place in life.
Have you found a new place in life?
Think so. Why'd you call me?
Well, you called me at least twice in the last few days.
Dude.
Figured I'd be courteous, you know? Reach out.
Well, you probably know why I was calling you.
I have my suspicions.
Considering everything you've been pulling with my wife.
What have I been pulling with your wife?
You and your ways of getting people on your side. Getting them to do what you want. I know all of them. I know it very well. I know you see someone who is in a lot of mental distress and think that you can use them to fulfill whatever goals you want.
Are you aware that she reached out to me.
I am.
Are you aware that she kept reaching out to me?
I am.
You know, if there's anybody that you should blame, I mean, it's her. I mean...
Officer, I'm having a phone call.
She's having a phone call!
Man, that's the second cop that's come up to me. What the heck? Yeah, I'm aware.
Well, if you want my personal viewpoint on the whole thing, I think she made her decision a long time ago about her interests.
I think she wanted something specific from you. And that was it.
Well, if she wanted something specific from me, it certainly happened several more times after. So either she wanted several different specific things from me, or one specific thing extended over a long period of time.
Well, yeah.
At which that seemingly is continuing.
Well, now what?
Did you enjoy putting a knife in his gut?
No.
I don't know if I believe that.
Didn't make me feel much of anything.
Guess that's been going around lately. People not feeling things.
I got a lot more important things to worry about. Forgive me when someone who I tried to help, I tried to warn, I tried everything with, tells me that you've done more for them than I ever did. It's like being spat in the face.
I didn't ask to be the conduit for somebody's...
No, I know.
betterment, as it were.
Hmm.
It just sort of happened that way. People meet me and they want to learn more. People hear about me and they want to learn more.
And we both know where that ends up.
Where does it end up, Joanna?
People in the Smileys getting worse. Having their sense of self destroyed. People are just another cog in the machine.
Another cog in the machine. I guess you could have been a cog in that machine. Hell,
I could have.
you still could be.
Never.
Well, why not? What else have you got to lose?
I hate the Smileys with all of my guts.
I
more than
am the
anything
Smileys.
in this city. And I hate you with all of my guts. That's never going to change.
Some of my closest friends hated me once upon a time.
You think that could happen with me?
Well, there's always a chance. You know, there's always a chance for everything. Joanna.
Yeah. So what's your plan now? I'm gonna get revenge for what I did.
I could have swooped out in front of the liquid library and picked you up right then and there, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a man of my word.
Yeah, I know you talked to Ember. Gave
And
her
believe it
some
or not,
time.
I am a man of my word.
I believe it. I know you talked to Ember.
Hmm. Well, even if you hate me and you hate the Smileys, I don't hate you.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, I actually like you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're the wife of my daughter.
Excuse me.
Hmm. You practically are family at this point.
She's nothing to you.
Hmm.
Don't ever call her that.
Well, I suppose that'll be her decision.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think you know what it means.
Hmm. Never let that happen.
Then what do you want to do, Joe?
What do I want to do?
Yes.
Want you to leave Ember alone.
She's not going to leave me alone.
If I get her to leave you alone, will you leave her alone? If I tell her never contact him again, block his
You
number.
know that has the opposite effect. By now,
I
you
have
should
some sway.
know that.
I have some sway with my wife.
Do you have sway over her?
Yeah.
Come on, it's Ember.
I do. Because she loves me.
I don't doubt that. But she clearly has her own machinations. She clearly wants to do what she wants to do, even if she doesn't want to admit to it herself. Which is why I keep saying that I think she made this decision a long time ago. Whether she was Ember, or Charlie, or Johnny 2x4.
And if I got her to leave you alone, then what?
You know I don't actually want her to leave me alone.
I know. You're possessive.
You're gonna psychologically profile me?
I mean, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Either she does what she does, or you and I are going to have a conversation.
I'd be happy to have that conversation. You don't think I knew what I was doing when I stabbed him? I did. I just really didn't give a shit.
I don't think you want to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm. You don't intimidate me.
Wow. You say that now, but...
I've survived through much fucking worse.
I don't doubt that.
I'm not letting you use the threat of hurting me to get to my wife.
You're very noble.
Someone's gotta be.
Don't have a whole lot of that in this city.
No. No, there isn't.
We will see what happens. Perhaps by tomorrow.
You're never gonna have her.
We'll see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. With that, I think I might actually end I might actually end the stream. I might actually think I might actually end it there because I think that we need to kind of let things simmer. I think we might need to let things simmer. It's also an opportunity for me to actually maybe get some sleep. It's an opportunity for me to actually maybe get some sleep. At a decent hour. So Kenneth has respect. You know, that's the thing about Kenneth is that he That's one of the reasons why people kind of talk to him, I think, too, because it's just like they hear a version of a story involving him, and then when they actually talk to him, he kind of talks to people differently than what the version of him that they hear about is. So he's very, you know, he's very, I want to say, presentable to people. Even though they know things about him, it's just like, is he really that way, or is he a different way? Is he really like that, or is that just pure baseless rumors, you know? That's sort of how I try to play him. I try to play him in a way that is not necessarily overtly, like, muhahaha. Even though he can be muhahaha, he's not necessarily muhahaha on the tin, if that makes any sense. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
It seems like it's one of those days. Are you, let me get you out of there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you know if, an EMS has been called?
I don't think so. It just happened.
I know who this is. Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate for you. I will call one for you and see if they come. If not, then I will, escort you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A man appears to have been absconded by the elevators. Any EMS around to perhaps help him?
Gravity strikes again.
Oh, it sure does. Well, I think your first mistake was using that damn elevator. It's a malfunctioning beast, that one.
Yeah, but I was on the 11th floor.
The 11th floor, you say?
Yeah.
That's a pretty, that's a pretty unstable place to wake up in, I'd wager. The 11th floor.
Yeah, it was not pleasant, especially going back and forth.
Well, I'll wait and see if they respond. If they do not, then I will take you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What is your name?
Jason.
Hello, Jason. You can call me Smiley.
Smiley.
Mm-hmm.
Your mask looks familiar.
I mean, if it weren't obvious that my name was Smiley, you could just look at my face and you'd know that I'm always smiling.
That is a fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been in Japan by chance?
I can't say that I have, though I'd love to visit.
I met a man with a mask like that quite some time ago.
Oh, did you now?
No, wait. It might have been here. No. Carcer City.
Hmm. Have you been about in Carcer?
I had an event there. Deathmatch wrestling.
Oh.
Mask versus mask.
Huh. What year was this?
Has to have been 10 years ago, perhaps.
Would have been after my time. But, the odds of you running into somebody there wearing this mask is certainly a high probability.
Yes, I heard there was a lot of them at the time.
Oh, yes.
I haven't been there since.
Well, last I heard, the place was doing a lot better. Whatever that means.
It sure was run down last time I was there. Maybe a gentrified.
I'm sure that it will always be pretty run down. It's, a hellhole. You can only fix so much of it before it just decays again, as does all sprawl.
The curse of society.
Yeah.
Entropy gets everything.
Oh, yes, tell me about it. I have not received a response, so I may just take you.
That's probably the best thing.
Also, book. Oh, they're hiring for the... Looks like the doctors or the EMS are hiring. Well then, I guess that's one reason why they're not coming out to get you, because they don't have enough help, so...
I have actually considered applying.
Perhaps you should. I'm sure they'd give you a job immediately.
With my driving, though, it may be a bigger hazard to hire me.
Well, I do hear sirens. Let me wait and see if they... Oh, no, it's just the police. Of course it is. Oh, wrong side. Oh, yep. Fuck this car. You know, if you just enjoy, you can, even if you own the car, sometimes you just want to smash those windows in.
I know that feeling.
The rage builds up.
An event when you can.
Yeah, and I definitely really loved event today, but I'm trying to be a good little Smiley. Mostly. Here's a random question, Jason. you ever killed a person?
Intentionally?
Either or, intentionally, unintentionally. I'm going to
Yes.
presume you unintentionally killed somebody.
It is a hazard of my profession.
Of course, yes. So someone died in the ring?
Yes.
Hmm. Wait, so are you a boxer?
I am a wrestler.
A wrestler?
King of the Deathmatch.
Ah, you took that one a little literally then.
Yeah.
You know those are predetermined, right?
Not for these.
Oh, I see. So you were doing real wrestling?
Yes.
Huh.
I do both. But I made my name on the deathmatch scene.
I see.
Japan takes their wrestling quite serious.
Japan. So did you...
Yeah, we filmed
you,
a social experiment. We gave the homeless women money, and then...
Did you at any point work for New Japan?
I don't believe so. I don't think they were accepting people when I did it.
Hmm.
I was with Four Guardians Wrestling for a time there.
I see.
I believe they are long since defunct.
I don't know if there are doctors on duty or not. Doesn't say. I'm just going to check just to be sure. Because they were... I feel like there was a doctor, but perhaps not.
If Miss Stacy isn't there in front, there usually isn't.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll just, I'll let you sign in. Are you able to reach?
That's weird.
That is weird. Whoa, are you... Are you good?
Fine. Interesting.
Okay. I mean...
I guess the orderlies wheeled me out.
Yeah, I guess. I guess so. I have not seen that before. But, hey, you know, I'm glad to see that you're back on your feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel
yes.
much better now.
Getting into, good shape for your next match.
Yes, I've heard there's been matches here, but I haven't been awake during them.
But it looked like, the person out there was looking for a fight, so...
Yeah, I don't want to fight random homeless people.
No. Do you have a ride, or do you need me to take you somewhere?
Yes, I'm here often enough that I have cars stored.
Right. Wait, here at this place, I see.
Yes.
I see.
It helps to have a few stored here when you crash as often as I do.
Or fall down an elevator shaft, as it were.
Yes, that has happened several times.
The best way to avoid falling down an elevator shaft is to, well, not take it.
Yeah, but the chance always brings some fun to it.
Well, I suppose that's a good way to look at it. Anyway, I will get out of your hair, Jason. In the meantime, here's my card.
Thank you, Mr. Smiley, was it?
Yes, Mr. Smiley.
That's a
Though you can call me Ken.
Okay. If you'd like, you could call me by my clown name. Or wrestling name also. Cyclone Jack.
Say that again?
I'm known to some as Cyclone Jack. The unkillable king of the deathmatch.
Oh. I'd love to watch you fight sometime.
I may have to organize my own event eventually.
Most likely.
Maybe on top of a bridge or something. I prefer there to be a something keeping people from just running away. A ring of fire would be good. I'll have to look into that. Have a good day, Mr. Smiley.
You too, Cyclone. Stay safe. I know who that is, OOC. And I'm happy to have met him. Smiley runs into a guy wearing a stitched up mask like that, who participates in death matches, who killed a man in a death match. You had me at, like, you had me at first sight. You had me at the. It's actually the second time that I've had to rescue somebody from the elevator. Wait, what the fuck? It's to fight people on a high location. I mean, there used to be, what's it called? It wasn't fighting, but, you know, there was a, fuck, I forgot what those games were called that the clowns did. The ones where they were on the high bridge. Clown Risk, right. $702. Alright. I'm gonna send it over to Carby, probably. She's gonna be so mad at me. Well, not mad at me for, you know, for raiding, but, you know. Mad at me for just so many things. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Also, I was actually happy to have met Jason there at the end, so like, you know, hopefully he reaches out to Smiley. That'd be swell. That'd be real swell. Anyway, I'm gonna send it over to Carby. So you know, y'all go over there and do your stuff, and yeah. Thanks for chilling. I'll probably be around tomorrow. I should be. I think I will be around tomorrow, just because yeah. I should be around tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, peace out. Y'all have a good one. See you soon.